Good evening, everyone. This is Pradeep, Ambassador of Change from GETI, the Global Education and Training Institute of Lucknow. And we are the premier institute for training principals and teachers in India and many parts of the world. And we have many in-service and pre-service programs. For more information on this, please go to 7408401000. Right now, you are on our disruptive education platform, and on this platform, we have met with and interacted with more than 1,450 educators from India and all over the world. And this evening, we have for you Dr. Munther Mohammad Zyoud. He's the assistant professor in English language of the Al-Quds Open University, Jenin-West Bank from Palestine. Welcome, sir. He has done his graduation, post-graduation, and doctorate from India, from Vadodara. His specialization is the English language, and he is based in the Faculty of Education Sciences in his university. He has held many roles as an administrative assistant to the director of Jenin branch and as a faculty member. His publications include Using Grammar in Teaching English and the Development of Speaking Skills. Zyoud participated in many international projects led by outside partners and sponsors, including the World Banks and Erasmus Plus. Zyoud is the coordinator of Erasmus K107 Mobility with Malaga University, Spain. He has been a member of the organization and scientific committee of several conferences held in Palestine. He also participated in many training programs and workshops held in Palestine, United Kingdom, Germany, and Turkey within a project funded by Erasmus Plus in 2020 and GCRF with Canterbury Christ Church University. He is also a member of many local and international organizations and associations. Welcome, sir. And
Thank
he
you
will
very
be
much, sir.
speaking to us. Yeah, he'll be speaking to us today on integrating technology into the 21st century skills. Thank you for being with us, sir, and over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sir Pradeep Mal, for this introduction. And thanks also for Ria for inviting me for this session. Okay, now I have to use the yes. So as you mentioned that today I'm going to talk about integrating technology into 21st century skills. I'm Dr. Mohammad Zyoud, Assistant Professor English Language, Al-Quds Open University, Jenin-West Bank. So 21st century skills are 12 abilities that today's students need to succeed in their careers during the information age. The 12 21st century skills are critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication, information literacy, media literacy, technology literacy, flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, and social skills. So these are the 21st century skills, and they are divided into three sections. The first one, that is learning and innovation skills, which comes under critical thinking and problem solving, creativity and innovation, communication and collaboration. The second part is information, media, and technology skills. Information literacy, media literacy, ICT, that is information, communications, and technology literacy. The third one is life and career skills, which have flexibility and adaptability, initiative and self-direction, social and cross-cultural skills, productivity and accountability, leadership and responsibility. So these 11 or 12 21st century skills divided into three parts. Each parts have its own sub skills. Now, learning and innovation skills, literacy skills, and life skills are the three areas of 21st century skills. The mental processes required to adapt and improve in a modern work setting are referred to as learning and innovation skills. Literacy skills, often known as IMT skills, that is information literacy, media literacy, and technology literacy, are concerned with how people can distinguish between facts, publication channels, and the technology that supports them. Life skills are intangible aspects of a person's daily life that include both personal and professional characteristics. So, with these skills that are introduced in the 21st century, people are required to know all of them and to apply all of them in their lives. As far as technology is there to stay, and we are now using technology in a wider way. The challenge for education in the 21st century is to find and develop tools that enhance both teaching and learning. New technology and changes in students' demographics have a huge impact on higher sorry. The challenge of education in the 21st century is to find and develop tools that enhance both teaching and learning. New technology and changes in students' demographics have a huge impact on higher education shifting landscape. Today, more than ever, tackling our society's issues necessitates educational excellence, and our educational system must better adapt to a changing environment. As instructors, we can assist our students relate learning to real world situations and provide them with the skills they need to succeed in life. So it's necessary as a teachers also to be aware of all these skills to impart them to our students for their living. Education is crucial in developing the information, skills, attitudes, and values that enable people to contribute to and benefit from an inclusive and sustainable future. According to the OECD Learning Framework 2330, in the future years, it will be critical to understand how to set purposeful goals, collaborate with others who have various viewpoints, discover opportunities, and find multiple answers to huge challenges. As a result, education must provide students with the necessary skills to become active, responsible, and involved citizens. According to the National Educational Association, what was once considered a decent education is no longer sufficient for success in college, jobs, or citizenship in the 21st century. That means traditional education, which was in the past, is now has no relevance. It used to be enough to know the three R's, that is reading, writing, and arithmetic. However, in today's environment, the three R's are no longer sufficient. Today's students must be skilled communicators, producers, critical thinkers, and collaborators in order to compete in our global world. To prepare young people for citizenship and the global workforce, educators must supplement all of these disciplines with the four C's, that is communication. Longer working lifetimes will necessitate the ability to learn and develop new talents throughout one's life. So as far as we are learning, we have to develop and gain more skills. To enable our existing and future workforce to adapt to changing conditions and prospective career transitions, minimize unemployment, and increase labor productivity, it is critical to empower people through the learning of new skills. We live in a linked world in the 21st century, where globalization, information, and communication technology, and the explosion of knowledge have reduced the world to a global village. The main foundation of the college society are education, ICT, innovation, and science technology. The world is being shocked by technology. We live in a world today where an invisible hand of technology is always pushing the boundaries for freer trade, globalization, and more connectivity. The term 21st century refers to a broad range of information, talents, work habits, and character attributes that are necessary for today's success. Literacy and numeracy, ICT skills, learning to learn, evaluating and problem solving, interpersonal and civic competencies, entrepreneurships, cultural awareness, flexibility, adaptability, working independently, critical thinking, and self directed learning are just a few of the necessary skills for the 21st century workforce. Technology contributes to education in a variety of ways, both directly and indirectly. Online learning, simulation environments, virtual laboratories, access to scientific knowledge, immediate access to technology, breakthroughs, online learning applications, and a variety of additional scenarios are only a few of them. Incorporating science and technical advancement into the educational process result in the development of a number of new abilities and concepts. Examples include technology literacy, computer literacy, 21st century learners, internet generation, technical native, and digital native. Software coding and digital application have become an integral part of our daily lives and educational endeavors. So all these things can contribute in developing the 21st century skills. Technology advancement, particularly information and communication technology, and openness in its application are two significant factors that are projected to the main characteristics of the 21st century learning paradigm and have consequences for transforming it. It is also given teachers and students a social and human infrastructure to help them better cooperation, engagement, and involvement in their learning activities, as well as support them in creating positive learning environments. Today, no organization can achieve success without incorporating technology into every part of its everyday activities. And as you see, what happened during the pandemic, Corona pandemic, the whole world turned into using online applications and technology, whether it is for business or for education. So it has become a necessity now to have the like the minimal uh, skills in using and utilizing these applications and technology. The Partnership Forum for 21st Century Skills verifies in order to optimize the impact of technology's involvement in 21st century skills development. It also time for schools to make the most of technology. The Partnership for 21st Century Skills is a non-profit organization dedicated to ensuring that all students are prepared for the 21st century by merging the three R's and four C's, that is communication, cooperation, critical thinking, and problem solving, and creativity and innovation or invention. They provide tools and resources to the educational system to assist in educating students to compete in a global economy that needs innovation. B21 aims to bridge the gap between what most students learn in school and the skills and knowledge required in 21st century workplace. So we have to mingle, or we have to mix what the students are learning at school and what they are going to do after graduation from school or university regarding like their workplace. Because the internet knows everything, the modern global economy does not pay you for what you know. The global economy rewards you for what you can accomplish with your knowledge. And this is very important. Now, without having the 21st century, without utilizing the internet and knowing what the technology, it is very difficult for you even to find a suitable job for you. So, because internet knows everything, the modern global economy does not pay you for what you know. The global economy rewards you for what you can accomplish with your knowledge. Students are immersed in a world of nearly limitless knowledge, challenging choices, and limitless possibilities. Today's educational system will become obsolete unless the gap between how people learn and how they live is closed. In order to prosper, schools must adapt to these changing conditions. Unfortunately, they are struggling to keep up with the rate of change in students' lives outside of school. Now, technology is changing rapidly, very fast. What was yesterday, you might not find it today. And also, students are like following up these things maybe outside the school using their mobiles, their computers, etc. So it's also creating a problem for some schools who are not having update of these technologies. Artificial intelligence, robotics, and the Internet of Things are examples of modern technology that will eventually replace some human occupations. And this is what we can see now, that robots are being used in many places, in hospitals, in cars, manufacturing companies, and even in schools, with the police force, with etc. As a result, it is critical for today's students to have skills that are not replaceable by technology. In today's education, this is where 21st century talents are taught. Teachers and educators must provide students with the 21st century skills required in the 4IR in order for them to be and remain relevant in the workplace. Students, on the other hand, will not be able to develop those talents if their professors lack the necessary understanding to teach them to their students. So we are not talking about the students, we are talking also about the professors, the professionals who are going to teach those students should be aware of these technologies and how to utilize them and how to also impart these 21st century into their students. Technology and globalization have had and continue to have a significant impact on education in the 21st century. With technological improvements, skill like communication, creativity, and critical thinking, which have always been important in education, take on a new significance and relevance. In an increasingly digital environment, Students require skills in the following areas according to the International Society for Technology in Education. Creativity first, in creativity and innovation, in communication and collaboration, research and information fluency, critical thinking, problem solving, and decision making, digital citizenship. Okay, how can I move this one? Fine. Students need increasing expertise in digital technology, computers, electronic, whiteboards, GPS, etc. As technology becomes more prominent in today's culture, the ability of students to use technology to discover, organize, elevate, and share information is even more critical. Teachers in the 21st century must carefully supervise their students in a technologically advanced environment. Traditional classrooms are being replaced by classrooms that offer more sophisticated and diversified learning opportunities. Students can use casting tools to present or share materials, projects, and research with their classmates. It does not have to be a high priced gadget to be useful. There are numerous casting apps available for iPads, browsers, Chrome devices, and other devices. Casting empowers students to take charge of information, sharing, and presentation. It can be done in a small groups, in front of the class, or in the privacy of a student's own chair. Screencast, Omatic, Jing, Cam Studio, and Google Cast in the classroom are some popular casting tools and a teacher's blog. It's important to discuss the value of 21st century education technology to brings the classroom environment. There are four major areas. First, incorporating technology into the classroom can help students take a more active role in their learning by transforming the classroom experience from a traditional teacher-centered one to a student-centered one. The teacher becomes more of a guide in a student-centered classroom as the pupils engage with and handle the day's curriculum. There is nothing like seeing your kids completely absorbed in what you are teaching. It is crucial to remember that incorporating technology into the classroom isn't is not a substitute for a good instructor. Simply said, the ideal classroom setting is one that is student-centered and incorporates carefully chosen balance of education tools and face-to-face communication. Second, technology allows instructors and students to have access to a wide range of educational tools that promote creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. It encourages participants as well as the development of digital literacy skills. It goes beyond the book and the classroom walls to extend learning. In the end, it introduced students and teachers to new worldwide online communities. As a result, global awareness is promoted, which is an important component of a 21st century education. Third, we are all aware that different levels of pupils have been and will continue to exist in our classrooms, each with their own set of learning demands. Differentiated instruction can be made considerably easier with the help of instructional technology. It is possible to make it a reality. Differentiated instruction allows students to receive a customized education that meets them where they are developmentally. This sort of training can assist a large number of students outside of the classroom. Students can access a wealth of learning materials thanks to the usage of technology. Finally, it is critical that students employ resources that will best prepare them for their future academic and professional experiences while they are still in school. There is a mix of new and old technology in here. Integrating technology into the classroom gives students the skills they need to navigate the vast array of online resources available today. It is also always teachers to teach their pupils about digital citizenship and the emerging threats to academic integrity. Thanks a million for your patience. This is all what I want to say, but we have a lot of applications available on like Google Meet, Google Doc, Google Sites, where students can utilize them, talk to each other, cooperate with others, and find and improve their communication skills. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that talk on integrating technology into the 21st century skills. And good evening, everybody. And before we leave, I request you to watch our detox of our disruptive literacy movement by Global Dream, which is an initiative by Dr. Sunita Gandhi since 2014. This is to ensure everyone's participation by a people's movement in ensuring foundational literacy and numeracy in India. On this, we have several talks every day. And for more information on the talks that you would like to tune into, please go to 740-840-1000. So thank you, sir, very much. Good evening, everybody. Goodbye, and see you again tomorrow.